All righty, good afternoon. Is it? Yes, it is. 3 minutes into the afternoon. IceCats faithful. Mike Nielsen here, joined by our requested cameraman, color commentator, Adam Davis, for a little split screen entertainment today as the IceCats.
Adam Roberts.
Or Adam Roberts, pardon me. My bad.
Yeah.
Adam Davis on the bench.
Davis is over on the bench.
Yeah. So it would be weird for him to be up here.
That would be strange, yeah.
So, my bad.
All right.
If there was a short version of, is there a short version of Adam?
I don't think so. I'm Adam James, so I was AJ. So
oh,
for part of my
AJ
life,
would be a good move. That would be good.
Yeah.
So you went with AJ for how long were you AJ?
Like 3 minutes.
Only a short time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can see an AJ's a okay. I get it.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're live and hopefully you can hear us. Third place game today at the beautiful Dakota Ice Center against the St. Paul Saints. AJ and I were trying to check out what the St. Paul Saints have done this year, and it's kind of hard to see because they only have 5 games in Hockey Hub. Here comes Roberts, so it's the Roberts, Bitzenhofer, Conley line. Roberts with an absolute rip. I'm going to step aside so Adam can get a good look at the screen there as he's working the camera. So it's Bitzenhofer, Conley, Roberts, Nielsen, Urvasti, and now it's Nielsen holds. She rings it around the boards. Bitzenhofer goes to get it. So quick start again by the IceCats. IceCats in this tournament came away with a good, right through the slot. Bitzenhofer just couldn't get her stick on it. Now here come the Saints. Saints coming in on Urvasti. Urvasti blows a tire. In come the Saints. Initial shot, great save, Shelby Jackson, as she comes up quick with the blocker. Irv getting her revenge tour here as she skates it up solo to the backhand, circles, looks for support, passes over to Traub off her stick and into the zone, but Traub picks it up. Traub comes in, shot, goal!
All right.
Wow! Traub with a real...
What a nice shot.
Wow!
Just shelved it right over the goalie's shoulder.
What
and look at that celly.
Start.
There we go.
Lauren Traub with just an absolute snipe.
That was awesome. Fantastic.
How about that? So IceCats. What? Oh yeah. Parents moving from left to right as they try to get aligned with their team. So Traub starts off the scoring for the IceCats. We haven't even had time to talk about the tournament yet. What a shot by Lauren Traub. So now here comes the Stry line. It's Stry. Oh, today Ireland's out there. I don't know why, but now Davis is coming out. Out to the point. Marina May dumps it in, controlled by the Saints. Ireland forechecks. So the IceCats, and that should be icing. IceCats, game Friday, come away with a very nice win over a Centennial Spring Lake Park team, and then yesterday morning, dominant win over Mankato. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Yep.
And then
that was a good one.
Came up a touch short against a very game Forest Lake team in the afternoon game. So here we are playing for third, up 1-0 on a Lauren Traub goal.
Yeah, Lauren had a great game against Mankato too. I think she had 2 goals, and
wow,
so yeah, she's been having a good tournament.
So, all right. Now we've got Ari Peterson out there with Emma Johankin. So it looks like Ari's back in the mix. She was missing from the Forest Lake game, I think. So, and now Peterson pinches at the blue line. Out to center ice, picked up by Johankin. Johankin bounces it off the boards and into the zone. Emma grabs it. She's going all the way around the net. She circles. Looks for that breakout pass off a Saints player. It's a race, no icing. So Lenny Conley versus Saints defender. Lenny's gonna win the race. She goes down a little, tries to get it to the point, hits the boards, and now it's picked up by Roberts. Roberts skates in, shot. What a save by the St. Paul goalie, as Roberts has had 2 very hard rips right from that same spot on the ice. Now it's out to Roberts again. Roberts, another absolute rocket, and good save by the goalie. Jeez, goalie eating. eating rubber so far this game as she gets just drilled a couple times by Mari Roberts. So Adam,
Good.
Mari been in the garage shooting the pucks this morning?
This morning she was doing a little stick handling to get her little mind-muscle connection
There you go.
worked up. So we'll see how she does here. So.
All right, draw by Bitzenhofer, pushed into the middle. Greta Conley races over, battles for it. Now it's out to Roberts. Roberts at the blue line, holds. Conley gets tripped up. Roberts contains it and dumps it into the corner. Bitzenhofer behind the net, forechecking hard. Looks out to the point, it's covered up. Now it's over to Irv. Irv tries a shot, 2 Saints out there, and they come away with it. Nielsen hustles back, she picks it up. She's on the sideboards. Same 2 St. Paul Saints advance the puck. And now it's a centering attempt picked off by Roberts. Roberts goes wide, looks to the middle, chipped away by St. Paul, and Hervasti controls. Now Irv cutting through, tripped up big time. Yeah, but no call by the refs. Refs want to get out of here and see the second half of that Vikings game, of course, so. Now Bitzenhofer, Roberts, tried to get around the defender. She gets held up, and now here she goes. Roberts carries in, backhands it towards the net. The IceCats are off for a change, and Traub chases. Traub, supported by Ireland, and Nenga and Mariana May out there playing D. It's Anenga, steps up at the blue line, keeps it out of the zone, and Evie Stry's got it. She tries getting it ahead to Traub, but now around come the Saints. A little bit of a line. Are we missing a forward? It seems like the lines are a little mixed up, but maybe not. Nope, Mo's out there. There's
I think we've got
Madison
everybody
Mo.
back today.
Yeah, I didn't see her, but now here she is. So maybe she just didn't get out there right away. So now Saints circle it through, offsides. So 10:25 left, first period. Lauren Traub with an absolute snipe puts the IceCats up 1-0 in this third place game. Face off, held in the center dot. Traub makes a run at it. Now it's picked up by Maddie Moe. Maddie Moe shoots into the goalie's glove and she scoops it up. And Traub goes off for a change. And it will be all 3. Ireland and Mo are like, come on, Lauren. We could have been out there another couple of seconds. All right, draw. Lenny Conley holds. She puts it into the corner. Stry tries picking it up, gets her stick lift. Johankin races over, keeps it in at the blue line. I think Emma switched to a cage. I feel like she was a bubble player, and now she's wearing a face mask, so that will be interesting to see what brought that change on for her. And now it's a good play by Lenny Conley to pass it up into the center. Johankin grabs. Johankin carries, moves around, goes wide, loses an edge, gets it forward to Stry. Stry carries in, backhand pass to Davis. Davis shot. Oh, another nice save by that goalie. And just over the top of the net as it went off the goalie's high off her shoulder or off her helmet. As nice pass by Stry. Now Evie Stry quickly intercepts, catches the Saints on a line change, and around goes. Oh, now it's a pass by the Saints, intercepted, carried in by Roberts. Roberts looks out front. Greta tries the one-timer. Nice place. IceCats. Hervasti blasts one to the corner. Nielsen comes into the hash marks. She holds. She shoots it on the ice, disrupted by the Saints, and they come back the other way. Saints cut into the middle. They shoot it off to the side. Now Nielsen. Nielsen holds. She carries. Passes to Roberts. Roberts touch pass up to Bitzenhofer, and out come the IceCats. IceCats, nice pass, Bitzenhofer.
There we go.
Shot, down the goal. Awesome. So what?
Fantastic puck movement on that one, girls.
Yes, that I agree. Adam with the concise and appropriate response. What a breakout. What a nice passing play, and what a finish by Greta Conley. So it went Nielsen to Roberts, Roberts to Bitzenhofer, Bitzenhofer to Conley, and Conley puts it away. And 2-0, IceCats.
Yeah, it's fun to see when most of the girls on the ice touch the puck for the goal. That's
the way
exciting
to do it, yeah. So now Nielsen goes behind the net. She bounces it off the boards. Traub controls. Nielsen backhands it in the skates. Stry races over, takes it off her stick, and she bounces it over to the sideboards. Ireland shoots it up and back through the zone. Shot, big shot, just off the mark by the Saints. Ripper. And Urvasti carries. Stry tries to get it to Urvasti, misses that pass, and now here comes the Saints. Nielsen steps up in the slot, gets it out of the zone. Nice defense there by the IceCats, and they go off for a change. Circled back the other way and dumped in, and Urvasti goes back to retrieve it. Saints changing. Off the boards, Stry, Conley, Davis. Davis tried chipping it over to Conley, but she was moving the wrong way, and now it's Urvasti. Urvasti kicks it to herself. Unintentional good move by Quinn Urvasti. She tries getting it on the backhand, outside of the reach of Roberts, and now St. Paul controls. St. Paul doubles back behind the net. They go around, off the boards. Anenga was coming on after a change. Roberts holds the blue line, dumps it into the corner. And around the net go the IceCats. Moving around Davis. Conley with a good back check, pokes it up into the air. Now it's in Conley's skates, and Roberts dumps it into the zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just get the feeling that we're missing one player for some reason. So anyways, Stry dumps it in. And out come the Saints. They pass it across. It's Saints versus Marina May. Nice defense by May. Shot right on net. And Shelby Jackson with the quick gloves covers it. So 6:30 left, first period, 2-0 IceCats. Goal by Greta Conley off a very nice passing play. And Lauren Traub with a very, very nice top shelf close range snipe. So now it's bounced out of the zone by Conley, and Stry quick wins the puck race, battles through the hook. Referee's got his hand up, and the IceCats will go on the power play for 2 minutes. So good play there by Conley to get it out to Stry. Stry with the speed. No, I see 6 forwards there, so they do have the full complement.
Like
it's just
here.
They must have changed some lines up a little, because like this is Bitzenhofer, Stry, Conley, Peterson, Johankin. So trying something new for this third place game.
Seems to be working.
Hey, there we go. Ari Peterson with a shot. Nice save, goalie, covered quickly. IceCats dominant in the shot department right now. They gave the Saints 3. I think they've had 2. But IceCats on the power play. Here go the Saints. They ring it around the boards. Bounces off the boards. Out to Johankin. Johankin shoots quickly. Saved by the goalie. IceCats just not low enough. Now Peterson controls. Dumps it into the corner. Bitzenhofer tries a centering pass to Greta Conley. No dice there. Rung around the boards. Peterson down at the hash mark. She picks it up. Tries a shot. It's deflected. And out of the zone come the Saints. Moving through the neutral zone. Peterson steps up to the blue line. A turnover there. And it's Ireland. Ireland skating it in with good speed. She gets taken out by a Saints player, but manages to keep the puck going forward. Now Traub gets taken out by a Saints player, and Roberts races over. Roberts looking out to the point. Nielsen just dumps it into the corner. Ireland's first one there. Saints having a little trouble getting organized here as Roberts controls. Roberts pins up against the boards. Couple of Saints players, and now the Saints come away with it. Out of the zone comes the St. Paul Saints. They get it across the red line, dump it in on the net. Rebound chance as the Saints player racing in. Nice play by the young Saints player to get it right on net. Good job by Shelby to be aware of that one. So good scoring chance by the Saints. Again, no Elsa Conaway this weekend. She is in New York.
Yeah.
Pre-planned vacation. Now it's Nielsen. Nielsen's got it. She's carrying it up. Gets pinched off there by a Saints player, but dumps it over the blue line. Saints controlling here on the penalty kill for another 30 seconds. Passed up. Out of the zone go the Saints. They bounce it off an IceCats stick, so no icing, and Hervasti retrieves. Hervasti around the net. Saints full change. Pass to Roberts. Roberts moves it over to Davis. Davis, another nice passing play. Now Davis goes wide and pulls Lenny Conley offside. So a good breakout look from the IceCats today. A couple nice little breakout plays. All right, 6 seconds left on the power play for the Saints, so that'll be over as that's offsides. And the Saints are back full strength. And IceCats line it up. Now into the zone comes Stry. She tries backhanding it into the middle. It's tipped up and wide. Good forecheck there by Conley. Gets it over to Stry. Stry gets it into the corner. So right out front, no dice there. Sorry, we were messing with some error message about the recording. But now Anenga tries reversing it back the other way. She advances it strongly to the blue line. Lenny Conley supports, dumps it in, just barely over the blue line, and back out it goes. Roberts with a good play. Now Marina May. Marina May shoots it behind the net. Roberts goes to get it. Saints reverse. They break it out. Bounce it off the boards. Bitzenhofer takes a swipe at it, but the Saints control. Off of May's stick, so no icing. 3:30 left in the first period. Marina turns it back the other way. Long pass right up through the middle, underneath everyone's stick, and icing. IceCats work a defensive change. It's going to be Roberts, Bitzenhofer, Conley, Peterson, Anenga. Or no, Johankin, pardon me. Hard to pick out Johankin without the face bubble.
Yeah, whenever they make a change like that, it's hard to...
Yeah, if they get new breezers, new shoulder pads, or a new helmet, it gets tricky real fast. So
yeah, Mari got a new helmet this season. It took me about a week to figure out who she was on the ice. So.
Yeah. For some reason, the helmet is and the breezers are the shoulder pads. Bitzenhofer, nice forecheck, nice pass out front. Roberts was waiting, as was Conley, and a nice defensive play by the Saints to just tip that one aside. Now it's held in the corner. 2:48 left in the period. And now it comes out. Good battle there by Peterson to hold it. Over to the blue line. Conley races over and launches it into the Saints bench. And we will change all the IceCats and all the Saints. So I think the Saints program restarted last year, as I feel like they're a relatively new deal, and it's a combination platter of West St. Paul and St. Paul area teams. Last year, I believe West St. Paul was partnered up with Cottage Grove, if I remember correctly. So I'm glad. I like this. I like when the St. Paul and Minneapolis cities have a program. So, and now here come the Saints. Saints cut into the middle. Another big shot. Nice save, Shelby Jackson. Just sliding across the...
Nice casual glove save.
Gloves it down.
Makes it look easy.
And with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left, Ireland lines up for the drop. Out to the point. Nice shot blocked by Traub. Traub gets it out to the neutral zone. Saints reverse it. Try to shoot it past Traub, but she disrupts, and Ireland's there to support. Now it's lost off Ireland's stick around the net. Mo forechecks. Saints, nice pass out. Good back pressure by Hervasti. Moves it over to Nielsen. Nielsen, nice pass up to Davis, pardon me, and now it's off the skates back to Urvasti. Irv moving through traffic. Nice move one. Good job, Davis, staying on side. Goalie with the blocker save. Now it comes out to the top of the circles. Davis is quick to retrieve. She tries a centering pass off of a skate. Still behind the net. Davis, big hit. Nielsen pinching at the hash marks, keeps it in the zone. Stry forechecks. Saints, no one can locate the puck, and now it's Stry controlling it. Stry backhand centering pass. Davis just off the mark, just wide of the net. Davis and Conley had a shot at it. And now the Saints. Saints carry out. Try the long pass off a couple skates into the zone. 1 minute left in the period. And the Saints lose it, regain it, and here they come. Nielsen steps up at the blue line, knocks it aside. Urvasti grabs. Urvasti weaving through the neutral zone. Everyone on the IceCats. Oh, Irv, nice move. Can't quite get a shooting lane. Long pass over to Davis at the blue line. Davis fires it off Bitzenhofer's side of her head into the zone, and now Bitzenhofer controls. Bitzenhofer drops it to the blue line, but IceCats were changing, so Marina May has to collect. Anenga dumps it in. 17 left on the clock. Over to the far side. Good back pressure there by Greta Conley to hold that in. Roberts grabs. Tries moving it over to Bitzenhofer. Good defense by the Saints. Out to the point. Marina May with 4 seconds left. Shot. Gloved by the goalie. My clock says over. Theirs says 1.5, so we will have a face-off. Little judicious clock management by the scorekeeper could have got this thing in the books.
Yeah. One more puck drop here.
And that will be the end of the first period. So after one, Traub and Conley, Greta, get on the board. IceCats up 2-0. Adam, what do you think?
Yeah, it's been so far a solid game for the IceCats. Nice to see a little more pep in the step this morning, or this afternoon. Definitely got control of the game here in the first period. So, like I say, nice to see the crisp passes and, as always, solid defensive play. So, yeah, should keep it up.
Yeah, I think
should be a good
goalie
good
for the Saints. I made a couple
think
really good saves.
Yeah, she's been solid.
Yeah,
Stays
very,
tall
very
in
nice.
that net.
So. So, got to check my fantasy scores. So far, not going great for me. So. In fact, so far it looks like I've made the wrong choice for every single player on my roster, so that's not what we need to see. So. All right, they line it up. Shots after the first period, 14-5 in favor of the IceCats. Score 2-0 in favor of the IceCats. Shelby heads to the net. St. Paul Saints fans encouraging their team. IceCats fans have been here before in a third place game. And now it's chipped out of the zone by the Saints against a hard-pressing Greta Conley. Over to Marina May. Marina looks up the middle of the ice, passes. It's to Roberts. Roberts back to Anenga. Anenga saucers it up through the entire group and icing. So now back into the zone, defensive zone. IceCats changing everybody. Oh no, defense stayed out. They just changed their forwards. Bitzenhofer, drop, takes the draw, out of the zone. Now it's Conley. Conley on the speed, with the speed. Greta Conley shot, glove save, goalie. Nice save again by the blocker of that goalie. Good job standing in there and taking that one. Bitzenhofer battles for it, but it's supported by the Saints. They move around. Anenga with a solid defensive play. Tries bouncing it up through the zone. Greta Conley And now Ireland. Ireland off the boards. Conley can't get there. Into Roberts' skates. And good stick lift by Mari Roberts right at the blue line, and Ireland controls it. Ireland looking to pass to Conley. Now it's Roberts. Roberts backhands it all the way into the zone. They're giving her a shot for that one. Questionable. Very generous is what we'll.
It hit the goalie, but
as a former goaltender, I love to see it. If it hit the goal, the rule is if it would have went in if you weren't there. There you go. You got to get those stats up. So the way she's played, I don't think this Saints goalie needs a ton of help with her stats. She's been excellent. So.
She has been.
Traub tries pass into the defense. Johansson pinching at the blue line, gets it in front of the net. Carried out of the zone by the Saints. Johansson pinches again. This time they get around her. Good hustle by Emma to get on sides. Ireland dishes to Peterson, who skates in. Peterson centering attempt. Too hot. Goes right through the slot underneath the sticks of Traub and Moe. Johansson in neutral ice. Steps up. Takes the puck off the Saints. Now the Saints players way off sides as they got fooled by the long change. Young lady was determined to get off the ice and get a change and skated herself way off sides. So, snap the helmet. And in come the Saints with the snapped helmet right off the draw. Shot right on Shelby Jackson and quick save. So I guess maybe that was the center's issue, is her helmet was unsnapped, because once she got that thing going,
she was ready to go.
She was ready. This time the IceCats win the draw, and it's Davis. Davis carries it out, tries to pass it to Stry. Misses, but it goes into the zone. Stry's going to be the first one there. She looks to pass it back to Davis, deflected by the defender. Looking out to the point, Urvasti's got room. Shot, low. That was a sinking shot. Really nicely done by Urvasti, and another nice save by that Saints goalie with pressure from the IceCats right in her face. Good back pressure by Lenny Conley. And now it's Irv. Irv straight up back into the pressure. Davis scoops it. Now it's over to Nielsen. Nielsen kicks it to herself. She skates it over the red line. She loses it to a Saints player, but continues the chase. And now it's shot out to the neutral zone. Urvasti, Davis. Davis gets tripped up by the falling Saints player. Bitzenhofer comes off the bench. Nielsen skates in, tries a shot in the skates. And through the neutral zone come the Saints. Saints kick it to themselves, skate it wide, dump it in, and they'll go off for the change. Urvasti goes around behind the net. She rings it out of the reach of Conley. Doesn't sound like it's going to be an icing as it gets down to the low circles where the Saints and Greta Conley pair up. Now everybody from the IceCats is behind the net. Roberts looking for a pass.
That's a lot
she
of time,
decides to saucer it out to Irv. Irv's shot blocked. Yeah, she had you got to teach her the Michigan, Adam. That was a perfect chance for that. And if there's anybody who could do the Michigan on this team, I think Mari would be near top of my list. Now it's a pass across the middle to the Saints. They pick it up, shot on Shelby, and she steers it aside. Behind the net goes Bitzenhofer, off the boards, out to the point, back to Bitz, off her stick onto the Saints stick. They try a pass to the point, and now Roberts. Roberts picks it off the defender. She goes through the neutral zone. All the other IceCats change. Shot, goalie, save. So another good shot, another nice save by the Saints goalie. Roberts has had 4 nice shots on goal today. Goalie's turned them all aside. Going to be Ireland, Moe, Traub, who has the first goal of the game, Enenga. Puck is dropped all the way across the offensive zone. Traub retrieves it. She tries a pass out front. Intercepted. Passed out to the point. Marina May walks it in. She shoots. Steered aside by the goalie. So now a stick lift by Traub. And the Saints battling. Traub gets it. She goes behind the net. Reverses. Saints cut up. Through the neutral zone. Enenga shot. Deflected right on net. Jeez, goalie quick on the butterfly. That was a dangerous one as the goalie thought it was going wide. It hit a Saints player and went right on the net. Goalie quick to drop down and save that one. Now the Saints do get it out of the zone. They skate it into the IceCats zone. Shot all the way across. Shelby sticks it into the corner. Now it's in Mo's skates, but she can't locate it. Off the back of the net, and Saints try getting it out to the point. Traub, Ireland battle for it. And Marina May's involved. Marina wins the puck battle, nice pass, and now it's Mo. Mo skates in and elects to just dump it in and go off for a change. Everybody on the IceCats is off the ice, so the Saints looking for the long fire pass. They succeed, and then they come on Johankin. Nice defense by Emma Johankin, and around the net goes Peterson. Peterson hits Stry. Stry chips it out to nice pass by Conley. Davis skates in, shot up the blocker. Conley with the rebound, steered aside by the goalie. Couple of nice passing plays by the IceCats. Now Johankin shoots, kicked aside by the Saints. Stry holding, tries a centering pass, deflected behind the net. Conley joins in, passed out just off the skates of Johankin and retrieved by Peterson. Peterson backhand D-to-D pass. Johankin passes up to Davis, who chips it into the zone, tries centering it, but no one from the IceCats is there. Stry, good forecheck. Peterson joins in on the forecheck, knocks the Saints' glove off. Now Peterson, Roberts, everybody, Bitzenhofer. And Bitzenhofer can't keep it in, and so the IceCats collect. Davis, quick to retrieve, tries dumping it in. It's intercepted by the Saints, but Roberts knocks it off the Saints player's stick. Saints continue advancing. Bitzenhofer supports Roberts. They get it into the zone. Greta Conley holds smartly outside the zone. Stay on side. Kind of a little back and forth over the blue line here as IceCats pressure. Saints answer, get it out of the zone. No icing. So Irv fires all the way up the middle. Conley with a really nice move. Gets around the Saints defender. Centering pass to Bitzenhofer. Now it's rolling puck. Nielsen comes in to pinch it, but it's a Saints player quick on the defensive zone puck and gets it out of the zone. Ireland grabs, tries shooting it out of the zone, held in by the Saints. Urvasti in the referee's skates. Ireland right back into everybody. Now it's Saints. Nielsen steps up, but Saints come away with it. Nielsen battling hard for it, manages to control it. Kicks it over to a Saints player who dumps it into the corner. 7 minutes left, second period. Fast moving game here as Urvasti gets it out to the neutral zone, and into the zone comes the Saints. She shoots off the mark. Good hard shot by the St. Paul Saints. Pass out front. Nielsen
nice
erases
play.
That. Very close to being a wide open player out front. Urvasti, everyone's going down as Urvasti's bowling ball her way through. Now the Saints carry it over the blue line. They shoot it in. Nielsen skates up, grabs it, drills the ref right in the shin pad. Irv with the bounce pass hits Traub, who's out at center ice. Traub can't control it. Ireland rings it into the offensive zone. Stry tries forechecking. IceCats work a change and then get the blue line. Traub tries dumping it in, intercepted by the Saints. Nielsen grabs, and she just dumps it all the way down and goes off for a change. Good bounce off the end boards as Stry gets there first. She tries shooting it up, and the Saints get it out of the netting. Pass into the middle. Stry looks at it, can't get her stick on it. Now it's passed out to Marina May. Marina puts it towards the net, hits a couple players. Over to the other side, and Nenga shot, blocked. Young lady lifts her foot up. That one might have stung. Now it's Davis. Davis pinning up against the board. Centering pass, just too low for Stry. She continues working. Now it's Davis on the backhand, high up in the air, off the end boards. Very fast moving period here as the IceCats and Saints go at it. No goals this period. Marina May holds. Passes to Davis, onsides IceCats. Davis tries cutting to the middle. erased by the Saints. They got a player on the opposite blue line. Nice back job, pressure by Enenga. Good defense there by Lou Enenga. And now the IceCats come back the other way. They get it to Roberts. Roberts answers. She cuts through. 3 players. Roberts skates, shot, and goal! Roberts through what we will call the 5-hole. Roberts makes it 3-zip.
Yeah, that started with a really nice defensive play by Lou on the other end.
Yeah.
To stop that
long pass.
And yeah, turned it around the other way.
Yeah, it opened up quick there after a whole period of just going back and forth. The Saints spring a player. Lou erases that, and then Roberts grabbed it. Moved through a couple people, and that's been kind of her move this year. A lot of her goals have come on just ripping it right through the 5-hole, the goalie.
Yeah.
So, evolution of Mari's game, you could say. Last year it was all top shelf, upper corner stuff, and now she shoots it right through the goalie for a fair amount of her goals. So, anyways, Greta Conley forechecking hard. Peterson tries keeping it in, and she does. Saints collect. Now Peterson. Peterson elects to dump it into the corner. Conley goes after it. Saints ring it around again. You've got Ireland out there along with Peterson. And now Greta Conley, but the Saints come away with it. Saints skate it up. Saints choose to fire. Nice save. Shelby Jackson just keeps standing tall. Greta Conley gets held up. Or no, that isn't Greta Conley. That is, yeah, it was. It was Johankin that got held up. Greta Conley ended up getting the puck out of the zone. Now the Saints come back the other way. Saints skate in. They shoot it underneath the Saints player's stick, but no icing. Nielsen stops. She starts skating it up, looking for Traub. Nielsen weaving through traffic, gets it up through the ice, tipped by Traub, but into Ireland's skates, now held in at the blue line by Lauren. Lauren Traub over to Nielsen. Nielsen looking all the way across, and she dumps it in towards Stry. Stry, good job getting that puck down into the corner. Try to get it out front to Ireland, but the Saints player picks it up. Saints player skating with great speed, but really nice answer by Stry, bouncing puck in on Jackson, and she will cover it. So good speed by the Saints, good back pressure by Stry, and it stays 3-0. Davis, Conley, Stry, Nielsen, or Vosti out there. Puck is dropped. Nielsen, quick on it in the slot, bounces it out to the blue line. Lenny Conley, joined by Ervosti. Pass out front, tipped up in the air by Irv, and Irv's got it. Now it's over to Stry, but the Saints tip it off her stick, and now Stry tries to get it up to Ervosti, and the Saints are right there. Through the neutral zone, Ervosti with a little stick play. Bounces it up to the opposite blue line. Saints collect, have a little trouble in the snow, and they just elect to put it out to the neutral zone. Now it's back to Ervosti. Now Irv shoots it through, and that will be icing. So, 2:30 left, second period, 3-0 IceCats. Roberts with the goal this period. And I guess the story of the game, Adam, is the IceCats have worked a lot of very nice breakout passing plays, creating good chances for their players. So now it's offsides. All right, puck is dropped. Conley back to May. May over to Roberts, and Roberts carries in. Roberts gets it over to Bitzenhofer. Bitzenhofer tries a shot, tipped in the air. Rebound, Roberts, deflected by the Saints as they all collapse around the net. And now it's the Saints. Stop behind the net. They pass off the boards. Can't quite catch it.
Quick shot.
Oh, nice
right.
shot. Nice one-timer by Roberts on the spin, and deflected by a Saints player. Another nice save by that goalie. She's kicking the puck aside, and Nenga with a rip. Now Roberts tipped. Saints goalie. IceCats pouring it on. Saints goalie equal to the task. Johankin tries cutting it through the neutral zone. It's tipped in the air by the Saints. Nice back check by Bitzenhofer, picked up by Conley. She gets run into, but gets it out to the neutral zone. Roberts pressures along with Bitzenhofer into Bitz' skates. Roberts puts it into Bitzenhofer. Hemi passes into the middle, deflected behind the net by the Saints as Bitz was going off for a change. And now IceCats. Good job by Roberts and Mo to try to keep the puck into the zone, but in come the Saints. Ireland doesn't let him get good, clean zone entry. Traub bounces it out to the neutral zone, and Mo carries. Mo, working hard, gets tripped up by the Saints, and back they come. They try a pass, whiff a little bit on it, out to the neutral zone, and Ireland. Ireland, backhand D-to-D pass, eludes Emma Johansson, shot towards the net, and Shelby Jackson will cover with 45 seconds left. So no penalties this period for either team. 1 goal, Mari Roberts, from a nice defensive play from Luanenga. Puck is dropped. Into the middle goes Lainey Davis, and now it's Lenny Conley who controls it. Lenny moves around the defender, skates in, good hard back check by the Saints, and Lenny Conley takes her out. IceCats work the centering pass. No one can get their stick on it, and now it's Nielsen. Nielsen pinches at the blue line. She winds, fires. Nice save, goalie. That goalie is having a game today. Nielsen steps up in the neutral zone, and now it's Stry. Stry chips it in. 10 seconds left in the period. Back the other way. Nielsen, oh, nice move, but Nielsen, quick with the poke check, manages to erase that. Good jump play by the Saints girl to move around Nielsen. But pokes it away, and that will end it. Second period in the books. 3-0 IceCats. Mariana Roberts, story of the second with a goal. Will give an assist to Anenga.
Ooh, sure.
And Shelby Jackson, another shutout period. So, AJ, what do you say?
Yeah, again, great period. Good to see him keeping the momentum going. As you said, Mike, story of the game seems to be the passing, making some great outlet passes and getting them on players' sticks and creating a lot of good opportunities. Shelby's standing tall in the net too. Only 11 shots, but she's doing well. The Saints goalie has also turned aside 23 shots, so she is also playing fantastic. So hopefully keeping the momentum going here for the final period and see what we can do and bring home some more hardware.
Yeah, story of the season for the IceCats tournament-wise. Third place in the first tournament.
Yep. Second
place. Was that last weekend?
That was
2 weekends ago?
That was last weekend. Yeah.
Geez, seems like it was.
Now we've got 1 weekend break, and then we're up to Alexandria. So
yeah,
we'll work our way up to a first place finish.
Couldn't have got closer last weekend as the game
sure.
ended in a double overtime shootout barn burner.
Yep.
1-1 regular time game, and then the IceCats scored one shootout goal.
One shootout,
and the River Blades scored two. So right. That was that. All right, Urvasti advances the puck to Stry. We're off and running in the third period here. And the Saints control. In the neutral zone, they work it over to the weak side. Can't really get a stick on it, so it coasts into the middle. Stry takes a jab at it, but the Saints pass it over and dump it into the zone. No, they don't, as Lenny Conley stands up at the blue line and dumps it back out. Now it's Nielsen, casually goes over and gets it. Now Nielsen tried to move around. She almost got around, but got rejected at the blue line. Now it's Urvasti skating, looking for the long pass through the neutral zone. Stry attacks, or Davis attacks. She gets turned aside and goes off for a change. Good skating here by the Saints. Nice poke check by Nielsen right at the blue line as that young Saints player had a full head of steam. Roberts controls, weaving, and Greta Conley picks it up. Greta goes over to Luanenga just outside of her reach. In the zone still, though, and Lou just saucers it nicely behind the net. All the way around. Harassed from the back pressure by Bitzenhofer, and Greta picks it up. Greta Conley, good speed, carries into the zone. She gets it knocked off her stick, bounces off the boards, and Bitzenhofer's got it. Emmy Bitzenhofer, 2 Saints players. Roberts puts it towards the net, and the goalie covers. Whoops, I just ripped my microphone off of my lapel, so we'll reset that. They're giving Mari a shot on that one.
Going towards the side of the net, maybe, but
right.
yeah.
Hey, goalie mom says that is a save. So, all right, into the defensive zone. Good forecheck by the IceCats. They run into each other, Traub and Mo, and now Mo takes out Ireland. Mo's out making it happen. It doesn't matter what team you're on. Marina May steps up at the center dot, fires it off of a Saints player. Now Anenga takes a look, passes up to Mo, just underneath her stick, and Ireland controls. Ireland backhands it in, intercepted by the Saints, and out they come. St. Paul Saints carrying in on Marina May. She moves through. Nice play by the Saints. Player facing her back to the net, passes to her partner who tried a shot on net. It was deflected, but kind of a smart little play by the Saints there, heads up, as she wasn't going to get a good look, so she passed to her buddy, and icing on the IceCats. Everyone goes over, high fives or low fives, pardon me. Shelby Jackson. And Lenny Conley gets in the dot for the faceoff. Puck is dropped, controlled by, shot right on. Shelby tries to cover, then knocks it away from herself, and then manages to dive on it. Good shot by the Saints right through the legs of the approaching defender. Good save, Shelby. And now it's Davis. Davis picks it up in the center of the defensive zone, skating with good speed, loses it on the sideboards, gets it into the zone, and now it's Davis. Davis dumps it into the corner. Around the net goes the Saints. They tried getting it to the wing. It's intercepted by Davis. Then Stry tries a centering pass, grabbed by the Saints. Saints skated up. Good speed here. Lenny back checking hard right to Johankin, who controls it, bounces it off the boards outside the blue line. Now Stry grabs. Stry works it to the weak side. Davis races over. So does the Saints. And Davis tries to get it in. Can't get it all the way down into the corner, and the Saints put it back to the neutral zone. Now it's Roberts. Roberts, great skating, nice move, shot, goal. Mari Roberts, what an individual effort there as Mari picked it up in the neutral zone. Showed a burst of speed, skates in and beats the goalie high blocker side. So
we'll have to make a note of whatever she ate for breakfast this morning because it seems to be working. So
yeah, I'll say she's probably had 7 shots on goal today, all of them very good. A little snake bitten in the first period as all of her good shots hit the goalie, or goalie made a really nice save, but that 2 goals today. Oh, now Bitzenhofer says I can do it too, but she loses it there and out to the neutral zone. Irv controls, looks D to D, then looks for Bitzenhofer in the center of the ice, and Roberts picks it up. Roberts off the boards. Conley chases. Now it's in Nielsen's skates. She picks it up, bounces it out into the zone on sides barely, but Irvasti grabs. Irv controls, moves it through the neutral zone as the IceCats change. Saints try a big pass. Nielsen steps up at the blue line. Into the zone comes the Saints, but Nielsen and Irvasti erase that. Traub tries a pass to Ireland just outside her reach. In the defender's skates. Ireland with a shot. Nice save, goalie. And down goes a Saints player in the corner. I didn't see it.
I think we're going to...
Adam, you see what happened?
I didn't. I think that was maybe on her own, but I'm not totally sure.
I don't think Ireland took her out or anything,
I don't.
so she's skating off on her own power, so that's good. Ireland, they work the change. Out comes the Saints. They ring it around the boards, off the end board. Shelby will just leave it there for Quinn Irvasti. Quinn, nice skating, nice pass up to Maddie Moe. And it's Maddie Moe and Lainey Davis. Maddie skates in, she shoots it wide of the net. Davis controls, but now the Saints come away with it. Out of the zone come the Saints. They're coming in 3-on-3. Moving around Anenga, one-handed on the backhand. Now they put it out to the hash marks. Fires Shelby Jackson, quick stick and cover. So 9:36 left in the game. Shots are 13-30 in favor of the IceCats, and the score is 4-0. IceCats favor. Goal this period, Mari Roberts, on a great individual effort from the neutral zone, carried it all the way in and beat the goalie over.
Got a equipment malfunction there, or all set?
Who knows? Maybe they're just telling each other what their dinner plans are. So Anenga bounces it off the boards to Stry. Stry, nice moves, cuts across the middle on the backhand, gets harassed, loses it in the corner, supported there by Lenny Conley. Now Conley, back pressure, bounced off the boards right to Conley. Conley tries getting it to Stry, or to Davis. Davis swirled around in her skates. Conley, 3 Saints players, goes behind the net. Stry now in her skates, and over to the wing of the Saints. Lenny Conley, Saints control. Back pressure good by Stry. She dumps it in. Now here come the Saints. Work the wide side pass. They skate into the blue line, dump it in behind the net. Anenga picks it up as the Saints are all changing. Anenga bounces it off Roberts' skates. Roberts picks it up, wheels around, looking, passes up to Greta Conley. Greta hits Bitzenhofer. Bitzenhofer skates in. Bitzenhofer goes behind the net, picks her head up, looks. Roberts standing all alone in the slot, gets it on the backhand, but just can't get enough on it. Johankin races over, but Saints get it out of the zone. It's Johankin, or Peterson picks it up. She feeds Bitzenhofer in her skates, and back into the zone come the skates. Saints. Roberts takes a swipe at it. Peterson off the dashers, out of the zone. Saints put it back in, offsides. Refs say, it's 4-0. Let's let her go, and they do. Johankin goes back to retrieve it. Emma, behind the net, looks, hits Traub, hits the back of her skate, and the Saints come back the other way. Centering pass intercepted by Peterson off the backboards. Peterson rings it around to Roberts. Roberts goes behind the net. Ooh, nice play by the Saints player there. Gets a shot on the stuff attempt. That was a good play by that Saints skater, yeah. And of course, the scorer does not give her credit for that shot.
No, why would you?
Now here's another stuff attempt.
Good recovery by Shelby.
Another recovery by Shelby, as she was on the wrong side of the net. And I thought for sure that was a goal. But good play by Shelby Jackson to keep the score down to 0. Saints, that one girl showing some behind, I think it's the same girl, 13, showing some behind the net skill.
Yeah, so far probably the most longest bout of sustained pressure here for the Saints. So. And
Quinn Vosti will quickly erase that effort as she cuts to the side, tries a shot. It's deflected into the corner. Lauren Traub goes over. She puts it behind the net. Stry and Quinn Ireland try to get there. Can't. Now Nielsen. Nope. Now Ireland, but it's knocked off her stick, past Nielsen and out to the neutral zone. Now it's Urvosti, passes to Nielsen. Nielsen tries advancing it, hits a Saints player. Nielsen with a nice stick lift, harassing from behind, and into the zone come the Saints. Saints try a centering pass, another nice job defensively by Nielsen. Lifts that stick high in the air, and now Nielsen grabs it out of the air with her stick, dumps it out to the neutral zone. Through the neutral zone come the Saints. Shot in. Irv will grab it. Urvosti. Evades her first grasp. Now she rings it around nicely to Stry. Stry, Lenny Conley, can't get a stick on it. And into the zone come the Saints. Shot on net. Shelby steers that one aside. Stry, good play in the D zone, gets it out to the neutral zone, and here come the Saints again. Shot right on. Shelby quick to cover. Saints.
Yeah, getting a few shots, making Shelby work a little bit for it here.
Yeah,
So.
showing some fight here with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. IceCats lead 4-0. Scoring summary: Traub, Conley, Roberts times 2. Dropped into the center dot, and away goes the puck. Roberts goes down in the corner. She retrieves it. She goes around the net. Looks to pass right up to the middle to the Bitzenhofer off her back skate and back into the zone. Good defensive play there by Marina May. Shot right on Shelby Jackson. Oh, what a play by Anenga to make sure that that puck did not go into the back of the net. Now Roberts hits Greta Conley.
Oh,
Greta gets absolutely taken out. Referees
Pops right back up.
do
That's
not
good.
see anything there. Greta pass to Roberts. Roberts shot,
Right on the
Bitzenhofer,
doorstep.
finish! So, Greta Conley gets annihilated.
She popped right back up though, so that was
Pops
good
right
to see.
back up, gets the puck over to Mari Roberts, who then shoots it, and Emmy Bitzenhofer finishes on the rebound. So, right?
That was correct.
My
Yep,
eyes
that's
are
correct.
not fooling me.
That's correct.
So, because they did go through the line, Roberts first. So now Saints skate in. Shelby, save. Forceful whistle by the referee. And the IceCats up 5-0 with 4:42 left as Emmy Bitzenhofer picks up a rebound off of a Roberts shot and tucks it into the open net. And now it's Marina May. Marina skates. She looks to pass it up. Bitzenhofer picks up the loose puck. IceCats will change all their forwards as Marina grabs it. She bounces it off the boards and out to the neutral zone. Traub gives chase into the zone, back the other way. Now, nice step by Anenga, and Traub's in, joined by Anenga. Traub goes down. Ireland at the blue line disrupts. Quinn gets knocked down. Saints or Lou Madison Moe's poke check, skate in.
Oh, glove save by Lou.
Was that a glove? That was I don't know what piece of equipment that hit. It looked kind of dangerous. Like it got up into the face level real quick. Now it's shot by the Saints around the. Lou's made a couple really big saves this year, and now it's Ireland. Ireland grabs. She passes to Maddie Moe. Maddie works it over to Lauren Traub. Lauren, nice move, cuts in. She fires, saves by the goalie. Good save by the. Again, I like this goalie. Traub's shaking up a touch. Saints dump it in. She's up off her own power. That's good to see. It's Lenny Conley. She bounces it off the boards, back into the zone. Ari Peterson's got it. She looks, hits Stry off the board, indirect pass, as we call that. Through the neutral zone, Ari steps up and into the zone. Try the Saints. Saints weaving, skating in. Nielsen collides with Conley, but they combine to block that Saints shot. And Davis battles the Saints player. Now it's Stry. Through the defender's legs, Stry all alone. Cutting around the net on the backhand, looking towards Peterson. Now centers it, no one's there, and the goalie will cover.
See if they give her a shot on that one.
Yeah. And the answer to your question is no. So it'll be Bitzenhofer, Roberts, Conley, Nielsen, Urvasti with 2:43 left in the game. 5-0 IceCats. Now it's Roberts, Conley, Urvasti, Nielsen, shot, deflected. That was a nice little play. Good heads up. Good coverage though by the Saints. They had players covering both Urvasti and Nielsen. With that much one-time passing, you think that they would have seen an open shot, but Nielsen was pressured. So good defensive job by the Saints. Now it's Irv carrying, but good passing by the IceCats. That was fun to watch. So now around go the Saints. They put it into the corner. Bitzenhofer forechecking hard, joined by Conley. Now Bitzenhofer tries to get it over to Roberts. Bitzenhofer still. Now it's out to the wing of the Saints. Nielsen holds at the blue line. She shoots it. Goalie just casually pads that one aside. And out come the Saints. Maddie Moe, forechecks. Good job, Moe. And now Moe gets tripped up. Right at the blue line. Chipped off the boards by Traub. Carried in by the Saints. Saints, good look. Hrvasti, nice poke check. Saints wine fire tipped.
Dangerous tip.
Jeez. Oh, and a punch. A punch by 13. Oh. Nielsen's like, what the heck was that? So I think they might actually know each other. Now Nielsen's mad. So Nielsen just launches it off the far boards. And out come the IceCats. Or Saints, pardon me. Saints carry in one hand on the backhand. Get around Hrvasti into the middle. Tries the centering pass. Nielsen battling the girl that got, and now Irv is a little shaken up. She's fine. Just a little frustrated, I think. Oh no, that isn't Irv, that is
That was Traub.
Traub.
Yeah.
And now Nielsen. Nielsen off the boards, all the way down, and icing with 37 seconds left. That should probably be close to doing it. As the IceCats 5-0 look like they're going to put away the Saints. Another good, solid game by Shelby Jackson. 17 shots on goal, none past her so far. Knocking on the linoleum counter here with 30 seconds left. Enenga from a pass by Marina. Now it's skated into the middle. Shot towards Jackson, off the mark. Davis brings it around, accelerates that puck for an icing. So 16 seconds left. IceCats maximizing their ice time by icing the puck repeatedly. Dad says, let's just put it behind the net here and skate around for 10 seconds.
Let's do it.
No more icings. Referee blows the whistle. Conley wins the draw. Marina May bounces it off the boards. Stry gets, Davis. Stry forechecking hard. 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your IceCats will come away. Oh boy.
One last hit.
One last check from behind for Lainey Davis. And the IceCats gonna walk away, and there's a race over for the puck.
Getting that shutout puck for Shelby, no doubt.
And Shelby, I don't know what they're doing with it. They're giving it to Coach Conley. So
safekeeping.
Fast race there between Enenga and Nielsen for the puck. Enenga wins, gives it to Coach Conley. IceCats come away with a third place finish in the bonus tournament. Scoring summary: Traub on a snipe, Conley on a very nice passing play from Roberts and Bitzenhofer, Roberts on a nice passing play from Enenga, Roberts by herself, and to finish us off, it was Bitzenhofer on a rebound from a Roberts shot. So IceCats remove the helmets, get prepared for their third place presentation. Adam Roberts, what did you think, and what do you think? Oh, Roberts is handling some managerial business here with the fans. Adam, what did you think of the game?
Yeah, that was all around just a fantastic team effort. Really fun to see everybody kind of clicking in that one. So, and as the score showed, a 5-0 victory. That's what happens when you play together as a team, and fun to watch. So, congrats to the IceCats on another tournament third place win here. So, fun to see.
Yeah, the IceCats take home hardware in all three of their tournaments. So now weekend off.
Yep, one weekend off, and then up to Alexandria and continue some success up there.
So our schedule coming up looks like, what do we got here? I think we've got our next game looks like it's going to be Thursday against Cottage Grove in Lakeville. And then we will have a game on Sunday against your favorite and my favorite, the Apple Valley Valkyries.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
So
yeah, it's a good team.
We'll see you all Thursday night if we don't see you before. IceCats win third place 5-0, and that we will join you for a post-game interview shortly, and we will see you outside the locker rooms. Go IceCats!
Sorry, I thought you were off there.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, I think.
So it's not muted.
It is not muted anymore. So here we are with the post-game interview with Mari Roberts. Mari, have you done one of these yet this year?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
Go Chuck.
Go, Chuck. All right. So, Mari, what did
Yes.
you think of the game?
I think we all played really good.
Yeah, you guys looked like you were passing the puck very well today.
Yeah,
I really
we had a
liked
lot of good passes.
I did think that was pretty good. All right, so tell me your favorite part about this team this year.
We all work really well together.
Step forward so you can go. Or, thank you. Yep. You really work well together. Yeah, I think you guys did do a good job, especially today. It looked
Yeah.
like it was really clicking and working together. So, all right, so I'm going to ask you one question, and then Adam will ask you another. You can go around however you want. We've been trying to change up the questions a little bit
Yeah, I can
because
tell.
so many of you have done this a couple of times.
Yeah.
So today I'm going to hit you with, if you could go on vacation right now to anywhere at all, where would you go?
Oh, Hawaii.
Hawaii, a particular island in Hawaii, or just Hawaii in general?
Just Hawaii, because I want to get away from the cold.
Oh, hockey players always say they want to get away from the cold. I don't think that that's a good way to do it. All right, and I'm going to hand it off to your dad because all the St. Paul young ladies are waiting to get out of here for the final question, and he can pick whatever he wants. So here you go.
All right, what are you looking forward to for Christmas, and what are you hoping to get under the tree?
Hanging out with family, and I want to get a phone.
All right, sounds good. I don't know about that, but we'll see.
All right.
Thank you, Mike.
You bet. All right, player of the game, Mari Roberts. 5-0. IceCats come away with the win. And I will let Adam sign us off for the day. Give us something for the rest of the week, Adam.
Yeah, exciting IceCats victory. Congrats, girls. Just fantastic effort today. Looking forward to maybe a little bit lighter week and a couple games. So we'll see you guys this week, and then look forward to a tournament in a couple weekends here. So go IceCats.
All right, go IceCats. See y'all on Thursday.